Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all doing? Y'all, I'm trying to, you probably could, no, you can't see that. Y'all can see my light though. I don't know. I was trying to do it where y'all can see my table and everything. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen, huh? How are y'all? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm so glad to see all of y'all. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. I know there's a lot going on today, but I thank y'all for coming in here. Thank y'all so much for coming in um, to watch this. I'm going to try to be brief. Y'all are doing something new with me, and I'm doing something somewhat new, but not all the way new. Okay. So I'm Rosalind with Walk by Faith Designs, and I am actually standing up today. I don't know. It's a stand up kind of day. Today we're going to be doing some sublimation. I thought we'd do some fun 4th of July stuff. I have my sublimation printer out there printing. But let me just say good morning to you guys before I get started. It's a little hot. Oh, the fan is off. Girl. Nope. I'm getting up in age where I'm hot. I'm very hot. Let me see. It's got to go. It's got to go fast too. I know y'all can see it behind me. Don't pay attention to it, okay? But good morning. Let me see. Good morning, Shamika. Thank you for being in here. Good morning, DB. Y'all told last week on Shay's live that DB was my YouTube bestie. Shay, so I don't know. DB is everywhere. She is in everything, and I see her. I just love whenever she says good morning. I love when everybody says hello, but I don't know. It's something special about Miss DB. Good morning, Stacy. How are you doing? I think I said good morning to my other bestie. I'm always on the phone with her, Shamika. Good morning, Jess. How are you doing this morning? Hope everything is going well. Stacy, did you get your machines up and running, off, everything? All the good stuff. Girl, we need the machines. Good morning, Connie. How are you? Good morning, Donzel. That's my other. Oh, thanks, Donzel. That's my other bestie. Me, Shamika, and Donzel act a fool on YouTube. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm apologize. Donzel, that's my first apology. I'm going to try to make it my only apology. But y'all know, you and Shamika know, we act up in lives. I'm not going to apologize for that because I love when we act up. We are a mess. So good morning to you. Thank you for loving my shirt. It's one of the ones that we did in Dolanda's. I think we did it all together. We did a Zoom on Bling. And so my aunt had just passed away. We weren't for sure that her cancer had spread, but we believe it was from colon cancer and it had spread it. So I tried to get as close to this color as possible to represent her. So yeah. And then let's see who else we got. Let's see. Okay, so I'm at the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna get started. I'm kind of waiting. My great niece and my sister are here, so they'll be coming. They came down for a second, and then they're getting ready to leave. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So yeah, I've been trying to pin the links in the description, y'all. I think it's a little something. Good morning, Miss Merlinda. How are you? Happy birthday. I already said it. So, oops. Happy birthday. I love you. I have to get you something. I appreciate you for everything. So I want to honor you today. Happy birthday. Anyhow, we're going to be doing sublimation today. So I don't have my sublimation printer in here. It's actually outside with my other desk. But I just wanted to show y'all. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat press. And I kind of wanted to show y'all this too. I don't have my other camera set up right, but I'm going to let that heat up to the temp that it's on, because I believe that's right. We're going to be using some HTV. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. There is a lot of different ways that you can do sublimation now, especially like if you don't have sublimation blanks, or I have my Epson printer. I have a 15,000, and I have another Epson printer that I converted over to a sublimation printer. But there's sublimation printers that you could just buy right out that does sublimation printers. Just know that if you convert over your sublimation printer, that it's going to it will void out any warranty that you have on that particular printer, because it's meant for printing purposes. Okay. But I just kind of wanted to show y'all a couple of ways. And man, I forgot my other bag. When I step out to get those prints, I'll get that other bag. I wanted to sublimate on a sublimation tote bag, and then on a regular cotton shirt. And I'm going to do 2 cotton shirts, because I'm going to show you how to with just regular white HTV. I do like to buy my HTV. I'll use Caesar here and there, but I also like to buy my HTV from Aviva. So I'll get it when I go to Texas, when I go to Dallas. I got this one in Houston, and I did not include this website, so I am sorry, but I'll type it in here really quick so that you guys can have that. That way, if you want to look and see what they have, I'm pretty sure they would appreciate your contributions. Aviva. I know Shamika's in here, and she would get it for me. But since it's right here on this paper. Good morning, Shay Shay. I think that link may work. If not, Shamika, that's the website that it has on this bag. If you want to pull it for me, I'd appreciate it. Or Stacy or Connie, I'd appreciate it. And then I wanted to do it on glitter. So I got this big thing. I know this light is bright. So let me just tone it down so you guys can see. I thought it was kind of dark in here. I'm trying to get my lighting together in here. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see the glitter on that. I might need to just turn it off for a second. But because of my other light, I don't know. Anyhow, this is some more glitter. This is glitter HTV. And now I'm changing the light color. Sorry, guys. Okay. That I got from from Aviva. So I like to go and buy their big rolls of vinyl. And yes, I still do vinyl projects. I like vinyl projects. So I'm just going to be stuck in that era because I think that they're pretty. Okay, so I have that. We're going to be using my Cricut today. You can kind of see it. It has Milo on there. So I got Milo stickers from Delonda a while back. And so Milo's on my Cricut printer right now. And I'll be using the Maker. I've had it since maybe COVID started. And then pulled it out like 2 years after the fact. Good morning, Miss Roslyn. And I love when we both come on too, because like, which Roslyn are you talking to? Normally they're talking to Roslyn McElvey, but I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. Sorry if I missed anybody else. Good morning to y'all coming in. I appreciate you. I know that there's a lot of things going on today. It's a Saturday. It's the last Saturday in May. Okay. We're getting ready to hit June and keep it running. So I'm going to do a 4th of July project today. We have Juneteenth. We have Father's Day. Some more birthday celebrations coming up. 4th of July, of course. So let's get started. Let me share my screen. I need to present it here. I already pulled the image up. Let's see, Windows, here we go. But I didn't, let me go back here. That way, I'm coming. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There you go. Now y'all can see it. Yay. Let's see. Where did you go? Okay. So it's a little big. I'm going to get better at that. I'll have just someone show me how they make their screens, their canvas screens, or when they work in Cricut or they work in Silhouette. They work in Silhouette or whatever the case may be, how they minimize it and make it where you can see the whole thing. So this is the image that I chose for it. I'm going to see how big it's going to print out. I already printed one. So we'll leave that one for the polyester shirt that you can sublimate all the way on. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and make a border around this heart because when we print out the white HTV and the glitter HTV, we have to put a border around it. So, I mean, I could do it like this, but this is going to be a hassle trying to weed all this out. Okay. So I don't want to weed it. I'm just going to make a heart. It'll be on, well, my gray shirt, it'll be on a gray shirt, but that white glitter will pop in the back. It'll be okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Cricut has changed. They have updated. They're trying to come up in life. They're trying to do some things with their life, and we appreciate that, us Cricut users. I still use Cricut. I'm not going to lie. I use Caesar more. But I have been doing other things too. But it's just because my Caesar is pretty fast, but I'm not going to neglect my baby today. I'm going to use my Cricut machine. So I'm going to go here to edit. Edit. I like to, and I'll show y'all when I get out of edit to see if it'll pull it up. How it brings in, now it will bring in images or items related to what you have on your screen. So like it brought up a lot of different hearts, American flag hearts that I'm going to go back later and look at because I saw something that I thought was really cute. And again, I can do that with some HTV, some heat transfer vinyl and layer it and cut it and make it to my liking. That's a lot of that I like to do is do that. Let me see here. So I got to select, you got to make sure that your image is selected. And then of course you have the layout to tell you if you want to rotate it, effects on it. Again, I haven't been here to play with it that much. So let me see. I'm going to, I don't want to contour. Okay, I want to do an offset. Okay, so I'm going to do an offset around it. I don't want it too big. And I'm going to do, the first one I'm going to do it in steps because then I'll confuse myself. So my first one, let's do the white HTV. That way we can get that one over with because maybe I can just delete one of those layers after the fact. So you don't want it too big. Let me get out of here really quick. I want to make this, where's my magnifying glass? Let me make this small so you guys can see the image. Okay, sorry. Is that better? If y'all are saying yes, I can't see you. I was trying to get my other phone on so that I can see the comments. But it's in charge mode. And it is a Samsung. I am an original Android girl. And it is the flip, the original flip. Because I'm cool like that. But anyway, let me see. I got it to where y'all can see it now, hopefully. So let's go back to edit. and select your image, edit. I'm going to do offset. Okay. So you don't want to do too big of an offset with the white, only because that's how much you're going to have sticking out from your heart. So remember that. Sorry, going to get out of here one more time. And I'm going to drag my image over just a little. Offset. That way that y'all can see that border around it a little bit better. Okay, so we have all of this that will be in white, basically. But I want to get it enough where it's going to get these edges that are sticking out right here. These little sparklets that are sticking out or fraying out. So let's see. My machine is thinking. While it's doing that, let me get this phone up and going. And I'm going to turn it down. We don't need all the noise. Y'all, it's bad when you don't remember how to work a phone, because I've been on this iPhone a little bit too long. Okay. YouTube. I'll go in on my regular channel, my personal channel. All right. Okay. So now I can see. Good morning, Cheryl. Hope you're having a great day. Just going to lay it down right there. Okay. So that's pretty big. That's really big. I don't want it that big. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more because I got to add another offset. Ooh. What about, let's see what 2.5 will do. And white, especially like if you're going to do it on a dark shirt, if you're going to do it on a dark background shirt, like a black t-shirt, let's say, or I'm going to do, I really want the silver on the gray. Now I'm up. What do y'all think? I have a tan and a gray t-shirt. Which one should the glitter go on? Y'all tell me in the comments. What do y'all think? I'm gonna wait for y'all for a second because, again, I don't want to confuse myself, but maybe I won't confuse myself. So let's just go for it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Gray, or let me show y'all. Okay, so this is the tan shirt. Okay, so that's the tan. Looks white because of my lighting. And then here's the gray. Okay, so glitter on the tan or glitter on the gray? Tell me what y'all think. Okay, so let's set this offset. I'm going to do it at the 2.5. And then I'll see if I can get it in any closer. Hide. Apply. So see, in the background, it's gonna look like that. Well, I don't want to change it white because my background, let's change our background color. Let me get out of here. Background color. Let's see. Let's make our background color. Hey. That's a little too bright. I love yellow, y'all, but sometimes I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay, I can't use it on that. I can if I want to, because it's just my color. But let's see. Let's soften it up. There we go. Okay, so if I come here and I select this layer, and remember, if you can't click on it from here, you can always come to your panel here and select it. And then we'll come up here to the colors and we'll change it to white. It's that background color still. Let me go back. There we go. Okay, we're going to leave it yellow. Okay, so there's the white background. It don't look too bad, right? But let's go in and add another offset. I'm going to select my image again. So make sure you're on your image, not your offset. And I'm going to go back up here to edit, and I'm going to offset. And let's see what a 2 does. Normally it will pop up here and it will show you. Did it change? Did it give me another offset in the white? Let me go smaller. So this offset is going to represent the sublimation heat transfer vinyl. And I got this from Hobby Lobby. And it's A-Sub. I will also be using A-Sub sublimation paper. So I got that from Hobby Lobby. My heat transfer paper I got off of Amazon. Hobby Lobby does carry A-Sub sublimation paper, so you could do that too. Let me say apply and see what happens, guys. Okay, so if I do that, you see now, let me make it a little bit bigger. You're not gonna see that much white on your shirt. Okay. Well, I take that back. You will, because this is clear. So you will still see the white up underneath, but what happens is we're going to layer that white vinyl, and then you'll layer your sublimation clear HTV on top of that. And then we'll put our design on top of that, and it will come through. So that white will initially show. I don't think it'll be too bad, but let's just see. So when I do my the glitter HTV, I'm just going to take this white layer and remove it. I won't cut it again, and I'll just cut the gray one as my glitter. Okay. Any questions? Did anybody say what color shirt? Let me see. Shamika said gray. Either is fine. DB said. Good morning, Sipping Crafts. How are you doing this morning? Welcome in. Gray for the glitter. Gray for the glitter. Okay, we're going to do gray for the glitter. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and go over here to make. This is going to be pretty easy. You can add words to it. I'll probably come back and play with it a little bit more to see. I kind of wanted to put, but I want to see how big it's going to be on my shirt. I wanted to put the 1776 on here to represent the 250 year mark with it. And I did include some fonts that I thought would be cute, or I wanted to, I'll probably type the word America. Let's see what that looks like. So right now my image is at 10.98 by 1018. That's pretty big. You don't want the front, you don't want your image to be too big. So let me put it all together, and then that way I can size it all at one time. Okay. We're just going to go down. You can do it this way, or I can come here to edit again, unlock my proportions, and then I can adjust it. Let's say I want the width to be 10 by 10.5. Let's say 10.5 by 9.5. Just be careful whenever you're doing it, because then in height, if you mess with one layer, you need to mess with all the layers. Okay, so I have it at 10.5 by 9.5. And I did not bring my tape measure. Horrible, y'all. Horrible. Let me see. Give me 1 second, and I can grab the image off of here. Okay, all my tape measures are gone. I know I was measuring my mighty hoops yesterday. Hold on. I'm still here with y'all. Y'all, that's bad. Even the one that I have for Shay Shay is missing, that she gave me. Okay, well, we're going to guesstimate. Don't judge me. Don't do like I do, okay? So I normally, because I normally do these all the time. So let's see here. Let's go. Let's see what it looks like. Let me get out of here. And let's see. Too bad we can't do a print preview, huh? But how I can measure it, let's see here. Because I really wanted to do that. I thought about putting the 1766. So let's just make it a little bit smaller. It's gonna be okay today. And it's backlocked, so we're good. Okay. I did download 2 fonts. One was Praise, and the other one on Creative Fabrica. Let me see. If you guys don't know what Creative Fabrica is, it's a place where you can get a lot of different images, a lot of different fonts. There is a fee if you pay monthly for it. Let's stop sharing. Stop sharing that one. Let me come back over here to me. There is a fee that you pay monthly for it, and you can get all these different images, fonts. They even have AI on there now. Share screen. And then we're going to go, let's just click on here. Share it. Come back over here. Next stage. Y'all, I'm still new at this. I'm walking myself through. Okay, so y'all can see my screen now with the Creative Fabrica. So this is one of the ones that I did, that I downloaded. I do have the link. Shamika's got it for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So this is Praise. And what you do is you just come in, you download it. I've already downloaded it for today. And I normally upload the true font types for everything. And so you can use this in any platform. So if you're looking into getting into more, again, I can extend mine again if I want to, but you'll pay $47 for 12 months. That's not bad. I think because I let mine lapse, I ended up paying almost 60. I bet I don't let it lapse again, huh? Not me. I'll make sure I get it at 47. But they normally have good deals, especially around this time. Like people are about to start doing Christmas in July. Christmas will be here before we know it. We'll have Black Friday deals going on starting in probably July while we're playing, but August, September, October, and then November for sure. So just look out for deals on these. I try to get the year ones only because I hate trying to remember what day of the month is it going to renew on. So I do the yearly subscription. But they have anything from that, your images. I'm going to do a cup. So I just did 4th of July digital paper. Let's look at some of that real quick, and then I'm going to get back to where I'm at. Sorry, I kind of had a squirrel moment. Why didn't it do? 4th. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So a lot of digital paper. You'll see me use a lot of this, especially like for the tumblers, or you can take this and put it in the background of a Word and print out a Word. I'm telling you, there's ways around. Like, we'll look at stuff. We don't have the DTF printers, or we don't have the sublimation printers. There's hacks now that you can do this stuff too. You don't necessarily have to have these certain things. Like, you can get this heat transfer vinyl paper, or you can print it out. And the powder, I don't really recommend, but there's ways to get around if you don't have that type of machine. Also, like the sublimation ink that I use, I get it off of Amazon. It's Hippo ink. My first sublimation printer was about, I don't know, $80, no more than $100. And it worked fine for me. So I just converted it over. Angel B has videos that you can watch in conversions. Making with Marilyn has. I watched Angel B, Making with Marilyn, and Delonda, Crafting with Delonda, on how to change my printers, convert my printers over to a sublimation printer. So if that's something you're into, you want to get into, you want to look into, then great. If not, Cricut makes fusible ink paper that you can buy. And you can get it from Michael's. You can get it off their website. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. You can get that fusible ink just about anywhere. So don't be afraid. Like, I'm just saying, step out. I'm in my step out moment. Do it. You probably will mess up. I probably will mess up today. I hope not. But at least I'm trying it, and I can know what I need to fix. If I don't try it, then I won't never know what I need to do. So just go for it. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing that. And let's get back to our project. Okay. Let's see here. Where's my screen? Oh. Am I still sharing? Let me see. What did I do? Because I don't know where I'm at. Make this big. Okay. All right. Now I can see everything normal. Okay. So I want to add this to the stage, but I want to do something different. Let's remove. Let's just start sharing a new screen. How about that? I stopped screen. There we go. We are learning together on StreamYard here. Go back to Windows. Display. Okay. All right. So now that I'm back here in Cricut Design Space, I'm going to go ahead and click on Make. I have 3 different layers that I'm going to do. The good thing about Cricut, also, it's telling me that this yellow means that it's too big. the image may be too big, but we can rotate it, we can manipulate it. So I'm just going to click on make because it's going to go ahead and do it. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. I told you wrong. I'm going to cancel. Let me check my layers first. Okay, so this one is print and cut. This one I need to change. It's just a cut because I'm doing vinyl, right? We're going to change it up here. Well, you used to change it up there. What's going on? Why isn't it going on print and cut? Okay, let me see something. Okay. Oh, what did it do? I know you lied. Hold on, guys. Okay, this one. Let's delete that. Boom. Okay, let me come back. Okay. Put that in. And now Cricut's supposed to have, there it goes. Y'all see those crosshair lines, that purple crosshair lines? You can barely see it. You can see it at the top. It tells you when you're in the center of your image. So there we go. We're in the center. What I can do is I can move this one to the side and I can come here and then do another edit and offset. And I think, well, what's going on? Hold on. That's my white one. Okay. So let's see. Let me see if I got it right. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to change these colors. Let's put this right here. We'll click on this one. We'll make this one white just so I won't get myself all thrown off. White. And this gray right here is going to represent my Sublimation HTV. Let me see. I'm centered. There we go. Okay, so here's all my layers. And I'm going to go ahead and change it over to cut, I think. Why isn't it not letting me select the regular cut? I want this as, I don't want it as a print and cut. Did it cut it out? I know you lied. Bring it back. Where's my undo? Here we go. It used to be up there in the corner. Where did it go? Okay. I should be able to go up here and just do a basic cut. There we go. So basic cut. And then this one, we're going to do a basic cut. Thank you, y'all, because it didn't used to be like that. I could used to just click on cut and it just go. Okay. So now everything, I'm going to line this up. This is going to be my clear HTV sublimation. And then the white will be the regular white. And I'll use this gray one too. I'll recut that one and it will be my glitter. Okay. So here we go. I'm just lining them up. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay. And again, if you want to add a text, let's see about adding that. I'm going to do 17. Let's make it a little bit big. We'll scoot it over right here. I thought it'd be cute, something like this. And then I'm going to go to edit and let's look at that font, Praise. There was two different fonts that I had downloaded. Y'all. Okay, so my butt today will get in Cricut today and saying what they've been doing and what they up to. Let's see if it's in my recent. Nope. Okay, and I said it was Praise, so I'm going to look it up. Let's see what those letters those numbers look like in praise. Okay. That's cute. The only thing that I didn't like in here in Cricut was when we go to look at our shirts, our layout shirts. That's why I'm not doing it, because it tends to be bigger than what, but I'll show y'all just so you know. Okay. So you guys will see. So we'll do 76. Oh, y'all, I think that's going to be so cute. But what size did I do? Okay. That one is 2.66 by 2.77. Let's edit. Let's unlock. 2.66 by 2.77 is what I said, right? Let's see. Hey, Jesse, good morning. Welcome in. Okay, so let's move this over here. All right. And then now to get these two centered correctly, because if I can get these two centered correctly, I can weld them together and then they'll print out together. What y'all think? This one, and then let's shift and hold and align. And we want to center vertically. How y'all think that look? I'm looking down at the comments on the other phone. Great, or no good? Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I think it looks pretty good. Let's go over here to this template so that y'all can see. I'm just going to pick a regular. Thank you, Jesse. A regular, and I'm going to be using extra large shirts today. Okay. So the t-shirt, you can move the t-shirt around. Let me select my whole entire image, and that's what it will look like. So see, you can go in to create a Fabrica, get you a little cute picture, make it your own, and print it out, and there's your 4th of July shirts, right? Okay. I think that looks good. All together is 15.47 by 8.86. So I'm going to leave that like that. I think it will be fine. If not, I'll just, well, I already weld those two together, but we'll see. Okay. So let me make this a little bit big. That way you guys can see. There we go. There we go. All right, so we have our basic cuts. And then we have our offset cuts, and then our print to cut. So let's go ahead and say make it. Remember to turn on mirror because we are printing this on a shirt, so we want them to see it correctly. Good morning, Miss Sharon. How are you doing? Okay, so here is where I was telling you guys, and it actually fits in here. I could leave it, but I think what I want to do, I could take it here and I could just flip it, and then I'll pull it down. Well, let's pull it down some, and then we'll flip it. So that way it won't be printing right on your registration marks. It's telling me that I need to print it on a, well, I have my mat set for the bigger mat. I can do this on a 12 by 12, or let me see, it's giving me 11 by 17. And then it flipped it again. So let's see here. Okay. So there's that. You can also tell it how many numbers of copies you wanted to print out. That would probably work best for me, but because I'm changing my material, let me go back. Let me mirror this. while I'm thinking about it. There we go. I'm changing my material, so I may just do one cut at a time. We'll see. What's that black? Oh, the 1776. And look right here. I didn't do something. So let me cancel really quick. Sorry. And I'm going to combine those. I'm going to go down here to combine, and I'm going to say weld. Okay. So now that whenever I go back to make it, they should be stuck like that. Now, do you lose a lot of material in the middle? Yes. But I can cut out the size of it and make it where I don't have to use so much material. Okay. So once if you cancel, you do have to start all over in Cricut Design Space. So let me just redo that, and then I'm gonna say that size matte, even though I don't think that I think I could get by with the just a regular 12 by 12 because it's not even going all the way down. Okay. It's not even going all the way down to a 12. Okay, so there's that one, and it's mirrored. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna mirror this one. I could change it. Let's see. Right here's what I was telling you guys, the 12 by 12. It will fit on the 12 by 12. You'll be fine. It is mirrored already. Come to here, mirror this one. We'll change this mat. And then my 1776, I will leave it on that mat. But if you see the size here, it's about 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. So it's about 3 by 3. And I can just cut that out. I'll make it a little bit bigger when I cut out that color and make sure. Okay, so here it all is. Now you want to go back up here to the top and you want to click on mat number 1, because if you don't, it's going to start cutting down here. The only thing with Cricut, I'm quite sure is still the same. That if you leave it down here and you start cutting from here, then it will think that it's done with the project and it will stop the whole thing. So you'll have to go back in and set everything back up. So make sure you scroll back up to the top of your project, click on that first mat, and let it go from there. Okay, so I'm going to say continue. I'm going to tell it to send it to the printer. 4-cut sensor marks and directional arrows will be printed on your design to aid you in accuracy. So it's just telling me that it's going to show me where to place my design on my mat whenever I get ready. Okay, I'm going to select my printer. Again, I'm using my Epson. I hope that it didn't cut off. My Epson 15,000. I converted that one into a sublimation printer. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to turn add bleed off and use system dialog on. Here I can do my number of copies if I wanted to and not have to worry about it. I think it will let me do that. No, it won't. I'll come back. I'll just reprint it. Okay. So I'm going to say not now because I've already calibrated it. Come over here to this. And let's let that print. Okay. Let me check out here and make sure that it is printing. I have it here. I did mirror that, right? We're going to see. Okay, so it's printing right now. We'll let that print. Turn back on my heat press. It doesn't take that long to print out. I don't know that you guys can see my heat press. I will show y'all here in just a second. That way you can see I'm using the Swing Away heat press from HTV Ront. I do have all three of their printers. They just came out with a new one. I don't think I'm going to get that one. At least I'm going to be waiting because right now I'm trying to save up for some other stuff. And I got enough printers to last me a minute, so I'm good. It looks cool. The printer that I do want, hopefully it's coming out soon, but the HTV Ront one, we'll see if I get that one. Okay. Aviva has print sheets. And y'all, I don't think I have black here. Let me see what I do with my bag. Let's see if it's done. I don't think I have black. Okay, it's printing now because it didn't think that I had the correct paper in there. Let's see what I have. This is what I bought from Aviva when I went to Houston. I think I went last month. And I'll show y'all what I got. But I don't think I have black in this roll. You ask Shamika be like, she has a plethora of everything. She doesn't need anything extra. Let me stop sharing this for a minute, and then I'll show y'all. Okay. So I got this rose gold. I got this pretty cool pattern paper. It's all rolled up, guys, so I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's pretty cool. And it's glittery. And I think Shamika and Stacy, I don't know who all was on the phone that day I went in there. But I was like, oh my gosh. This is a lilac purple type. So I knew I had more. There's a yellow. Oh, these are oh my guys. There's some brick in here. And they sell them by the big sheets, sorry. They sell big sheets of it. They sell these little half sheets of stuff. That's a shimmer. Did I knock y'all off? Where are we at? Where am I at? Okay, there we go. They have a shimmer, a yellow. Of course, I got yellow. Yellow shimmer. This one is shimmer as well. So let's see. This yellow brick or flock. These are all flocks. So I got like a tan flock, I got a yellow flock, and I got a black flock. Okay, I won't be using that today. I got all excited. I thought I got brick. I just want to make sure that is printing before I decide to say don't print or it's done printing. Let me just roll this up really quick. Let me see in my other roll what I got. Again, you can get this from Aviva. They do have an online store that you can purchase from if you don't have an Aviva in your local area. And I brought this with me because, and I know I got this from Aviva too. I see something black in there, but that might be brick. Let's see here. All kind of nice colors. Just making sure there's no short ones in here. So I have yellow glitter, another of the rose gold, a teal, and I got this shimmery looking color. Maybe I can use some of that. Let me see. Okay. I'm not, this one, I think I got from Dallas, and they don't have what it is on it. So before I use it, I would rather test it out because I don't want to put it on there and it's like puff or something. It might be, it looks like a metallic or metallic color. I'm gonna roll that out. Oh Lord, y'all. Let's see. What did I do? What did I do? There we go. Okay. Let me just see how this is printing, and then I'm going to say that it's done, and I'm going to go on to the next. We can get that printing and started. So there's different temperatures. If you don't know about HTV and sublimation and all that good stuff, there is different temperatures that you have to use. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to talk to y'all while I'm out here to the printer. Hold on. Okay. It is printing. It did cut off it maybe still be a little bit too big because it cut off the tip of the heart. So let's see. Thank you, Donzel. I don't know. I get off. I just go in and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I have so much vinyl. I have like 4 tubs of vinyl, of HTV vinyl. Let me go back over here to Cricut. And I'm going to say done. I know y'all can't see me. I will come back over there and share my screen with y'all. That way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now that I got that cut out, oh, it wants to go. Let's go ahead. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to click on basic number 2. Number 2 was the white. So let's get that all cut out and lined up. So there was an error. Oh, error printing on Epson. It's still printing, so I think it's fine. Okay, I'm sad. I am not sure why this printed out like this and it didn't print the colors. So it's, y'all see on the computer, it's showing the red, white, and blue or silver or whatnot, right? It printed all blue. Why? Why? Why did it do that? Anybody? What Donzel say? Hopefully she'll remember next time. My memory is bad, Donzel. What am I supposed to remember? Oh, I don't remember stuff that I have. Shmika, you better cut it out. That's what you better do. So I have that. I still got that image sitting up underneath the printer because guess what? I'm gonna still print it. I'm still gonna put it on the shirt. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I told y'all I might mess up. I am not perfect. I am putting this down, this white vinyl down on this cutting mat. Let me flip this up so y'all can see me up here, and I'll make it big. Putting that image underneath the heat press just brings out the ink in it a little bit better. So I'll let it sit there for just a second and then I'll bring it back out. Let me see here. I don't know why it's not making this one big. Can y'all see everything okay? I don't want this one to be big. My cutting mat. And it's not doing it. Shay said all I had to do was drag it. There you go. Okay. And of course, y'all see y'all self. So it's going to be okay today. Okay, so I have my cutting mat. Let me take this out because I don't want to scorch it or do anything. We'll put it over here to the side. I don't know why they printed out all blue. That's okay. I can use it for Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this down. I am a big, huge Cowboy fan. And yes, I know we don't do great, but guess what? I'm still their biggest fan. Their biggest fan. I don't know if I'm their biggest fan, but I'm one of their biggest fans. So I can set that there. Okay. Okay, so I was going to use my scissors, but I'm going to use my rotary cutter. I do have rotary cutters for different things. These are not the ones that I use for my fabrics. I use these for my vinyl. Same thing with my scissors. I use these scissors for vinyl. I am using my ruler though, that I use on my fabrics. It's going to be okay today. Okay, so I'm just kind of guesstimating here where it's at. I want to get it close to this edge as best as possible. And I just make sure that it cut all the way through. Okay. I'm going to turn it. And then go this way with it. Again, not sure what it looks like up underneath there, but hopefully it will capture it all. I just want to get it in here and get it to the printer. Okay, so there's my white. I do have an extension that I use for my Cricut because I normally use my longer mat, but I'm going to use this one today. So we'll just slide it up underneath. Go back over here to Cricut. What is this? I'll come back to that because I want to see. I don't know how to. I don't even know how your comment even got up on the screen. Let me see. I'll go in there. I don't. I told y'all, Donzel, and Shamika be acting up in the comments, and I don't know what happened. So I'm just gonna use. I'll just pick one like my heat transfer non-Cricut. You can do default pressure, or you can do more pressure. I tend not to do more pressure. I'll look at it whenever it comes out and see how much it has cut. In the meantime, let me go back over here and see what I've done to Shamika's comment. I really don't know how to. I don't know how to get it off. I don't know. Just Stacy, y'all can tell me how to take her comment down. I don't know. Because you know I don't know. Okay, wait. I don't want to hide you. Did I star it? Let's go to another one. Oh, do a nozzle check. Okay, I will. Oh, purple. Okay, let's do purple. Oh, look. There we go. Look at there. But if I hit hide. Oh, let me hit the C. Okay, what if I hit hide? Okay. But did that hide Connie's comment now off of... No, it's still on there. Okay, I figured it out. There you go, Shamika. Ooh, now I know how to put you on blast. Okay, so that's cutting. Let's see. Let's go back to my printer. But I think that I need to do that out there. Add, remove, view. Donzel, I'm going to do, I mean, not Donzel, Jesse, I'm going to do this one. Are you serious right now? Oh, okay. Y'all, I was about to say, I know you didn't cut this little bitty thing. Let me see if it cut pretty good. I might go one more time. Let me see here. I'm just going to do this number. I don't want to eject it. It should go. There we go. Oh, and let me make me bigger over here. Shamika got me learning stuff on the screen. That's okay. We can learn together. There we go. Hey! Hey, guys! Roll this up. I like these little slap bands. I got these from Joann's, I think, when they was open still. Donzel, I will do a novel check. I'll just do it off of camera because that might take a little while, right? Hey, Marilyn. Good morning. How are you? Okay, we're going to take that off. That cut again. So, I'm going to take this off and I'll weave this. go back to my Cricut design space. I'm not going to put y'all on the screen. I'm not going to put, well, I'm not going to say that. I will. Let's see, where's it at? Right here. Let's go to, I don't know why. Okay. On the two. Where my screen go? Okay, we're gonna do that. Add a stage. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my HTV. I'm trying to click on everything on the screen here. Let me go back over here. Print and cut collaboration recommended. I did the collaboration already. One-time collaboration. Okay. I'm just going to say not now, right now. I'm going to go cut all this other stuff out. So if you wanted to cut, like I told you guys, another white layer, I'll do my glitter here. I'll cut it again here. But I'm going to go ahead and cut my heat transfer. Really quick. Thank y'all for staying with me. I'm sorry I was taking so long. I'll do a shirt and then I will post it. I will post them on my page when I get this fixed because I don't want to keep y'all too long. But I just wanted to show y'all these different styles that you can do or how you can get it done. I'm already going on. Well, I'm on my hour. I'm a little bit over an hour. Right? Yeah. I started at 9. Started at 9. And then while this is cutting out, I'll go ahead and start running that nozzle check that Jessie suggested. I don't have a trash can in here yet. I'm still getting my little area together. I'm still down at my mom's. Will probably be, well, I know I will be here. So I have to get my little room, my little area together so that I can craft. We just play it by ear kind of every day because we don't know what's going to happen. Right now we're in the process of putting her in long-term care. So as soon as all that gets up and running and done, then we'll know for sure. Okay, so this has, you got to pay attention to the sides. It has a really shiny side and then like a dull side to it. You want the shiny side to be laying down on the mat. Okay, shiny side laying down on the mat. Again, I got this from Hobby Lobby. Take my ruler. Cut along here. This is a little bit thinner than your regular HTV, so you don't have to do it. I could probably just do it on that same setting that I got the heat transfer iron on, and it should cut fine. It shouldn't cut all the way through the mat or whatnot. So here's that. So if I feel my mat pull in Cricut, I take it back out. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it did pull in a little sideways. So I have it come back out and then I'll just reload it. I kind of feel like it went in sideways again. But as soon as that blinks, I will hit the play button. And then I will there we go. So there's that. And step away for 2.5 seconds. Give me one moment, guys. I started my nozzle check. I'm going to go ahead and read this out. I hope that this HTV isn't anything like what we use to do foil, because that is not nice. I'm just going to cut this off. So I got a little extra. Okay, I'm going to run it one more time. Okay, so I'm just weeding this off, and then I'll set it to the side. What are y'all doing today? What do y'all have planned for this weekend? Jesse, you are right. Like, none of my colors are printing out. None at all. Okay, so that's that heart. Let me see. What do I got next? The 17. Okay. Let me see. Make it bigger. What is everybody working on right now? Good morning, Bonded Creations. Okay. This is that metallic color. I'm going to cut it off and see. Ooh, I'm scared, y'all, on this one. I do not remember what this was. Let's do it this way. And I'm going to have to use my longer mat. Let me see something. Let me see. I'm going to go here and where's edit? I'm going to hide this. Sorry, guys. My bigger mat just fell. I think I turned the air up too high. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, edit. No, it's not going to let me. Okay, so I need to use my bigger mat. Again, I can still, like I said, I will I will cut in between so I don't waste that, because this is some good material. I need an extra table, guys. I'm going to set this right here for right now. I'm going to take this and put this back on here so my mat doesn't get all jacked up. This is my smaller mat. And it does have a side it will adhere to. So just know what side that is. There we go. Let's grab this smaller mat. And place that down there. Just that's what it did when it printed out. So I do need to do some work on that. Oh yeah, you're off, huh, Donzel? You lucky, lucky man. You take off for 2 weeks. Now, is that how your schedule works, or is that how or is that you just took off? So I want to show y'all something on this. Again, here's a dull side. Here's a shiny side. What you can do is you can take your little pick and pick it up and see what peels off. That's the side that you're going to know what lays down. Okay, so I'll just do a little tester corner here. A little test on this corner. There we go. That went all the way through the plastic. I don't know what this is that I bought. Hush, Shamika, because I already know you saying something. You and Stacy too. Okay, let me try from the other side because I don't know. Oh. Okay. Okay, so let me show y'all. I just want to show y'all. It's cute. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's cute. Okay, so this is the vinyl side. This is the sticky side. So my matte side will go to this matte. Will match the matte. Okay, so MATTE will match the MAT so that it can cut out correctly. Let me see what y'all seeing over here. You being nice today? I don't know, Dunville. I don't know. I think you should be nice for the rest of the 2 weeks you off because the ones that work need love. Okay. Again, I'm not going to put all this down. And what I can do is just cut off what I need. And then before I weed it off, I can cut the excess off. Because you won't need all that. And then I can have that little strip in there. Okay. I really don't know what this is going to do. I will look up the Aviva information on it and see what it says. Okay. So before I do my glitter, I really am going to, and I'm going to do this on the gray shirt. I know we said we were going to do the glitter on the gray shirt, but I got more gray shirts that I can do because I want to know, I want to get my print heads right before I do it, but I just want to show y'all before we leave, especially this, let me pull it back out. This or this Sublimation HTV. We'll practice on that. There we go. I need a piece of tape. I ain't gonna get my finger caught. Y'all know who like to get their fingers caught and stuff. in here. I ain't gonna say no names, but if you know, you know. I love her. I got it in there though. Okay. And then I did not put, this is my little extension. So there's my extension, it'll hold it up. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start pressing my shirt. My little spring tags. Okay. So I have it turned out as much as possible. Oh, why is it so low? That don't sound good. What I'm gonna do is try this. Let's see if I can turn this around really quick. There we go. I had to turn my heat press on because it won't swing all the way out. So this heat press, again, I got the one, right now the one that I'm using is the one that will swing out. I might send that through one more time. Just so I can make sure I can peel it off correctly. That's a little, let's move it up. You could, it has a knob on here where you can lift it up. Space, space, space. I'm telling y'all. I need more space. If you're a crafter, you know what I mean, because we like to craft everything. Okay. Let me lint brush. Make sure you lint brush your shirt. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm lint brushing. And then that's going. You don't need to heat press that too much. I'm just pressing it and trying to get it in order. You ready for it to be heat pressed on? Y'all, I hope that this comes off because I did just pull it off. If not, we won't do the 76 because guess what? Okay. Put that back on. All right, let's see here. Let's lift that up. The only thing with this heat press is that if you don't watch it or you don't have the timer go off, you will burn your shirt. So you have to watch it and pay attention to it. Let me stop sharing because I'm going to recut it here in a little bit. Let's see here. Go back to y'all over here, here, and then that. There I am. Okay. All right. Got that out of the way. Okay, so I got it off the heat, and then I'm gonna I like to get my crease in there just so that I could see where the middle is. Remember the first layer that we're gonna lay down is that white heart. So that white piece we'll lay down. And then we'll lay down the Sublimation HTV. And then we'll lay down the actual Sublimation piece. So we'll let that go really quick. It does have some access on here. I'm going to cut this off. Okay, I'll set that over to the side with my scissors. We're gonna get this all nice and neat and set up. Okay. Ooh, it does that. No, but it peels a little bit better. I'm gonna lift my heat press arm up real quick. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, this peels beautifully. Y'all, okay. It's clear, so I don't know if y'all can really see it. The one we use for the foil, it's so hard to pull it off. But this is coming off really nice. So there's that. Okay. I'm just going to lay it across here. Hopefully that's not in y'all's way. Y'all can see still. And then my 1766. My 1766. Let's see. Cut that right there. I'm trying to see where the numbers are. I don't want to accidentally cut them. $17. Because if Dimps was in here, y'all, even with vinyl, I don't know. It ain't even got to be Dimps. Because I save too. I'm going to hold on to something. How did that wrap around? Okay. Just set it right there. Okay. And if you want to make it easier, because it does have some extra on here, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. That way you don't have too much. The only thing, so what I did was, where I messed up at is, I cut this off, right? I have to make sure that I line it up correctly now. Because, and I tend to do that a lot with when I have images like this. Because remember, I welded it together. So that was going to be like my placement to know where I needed to put it by the heart. So I have to make sure. Remove the price tag if I can get it off. You don't want this stuff on your heat press. Okay. All right, so there's a 1776. Yeah. I did get my embroidery machine up and running somewhat. Just the tension is giving me a hard time. So hopefully it won't be too bad. I had to put it all together and then I had to take it a little bit back apart. And then now it's working. So yeah. Okay, so here we go. Is Stacy and Jess live right now, guys? I didn't know they were going live. There's that. Let me see my shirt. Normally on my heat press, but because of where my heat press is right now, I will line my shirt up or line my image up on the heat press. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. I ain't putting that on my, I'm going to line it up on there today because this is hot. I'm not putting that on my mat. It's too hot to be on my mat. So let's see. But just because of where it was at, I wanted, you guys can't really see what I'm doing over here on my heat press. Now, if that was regular HTV for my 1776, then I would place it up underneath here and press it with this. Because when you're layering, especially when you're layering, you don't want to do too much heat at one time, only because it will scorch it. And you want to do as minimal as possible to alleviate that problem. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to let that heat up for a second. And then I'll put on my sublimation heat transfer. And it says that you need to apply heavy pressure for 10 to 20 seconds at 320 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius. So I'll lower the temperature because right now I have it up. And then I will put this on there, and it doesn't tell you if it's a cold peel or if it's a warm peel, or you can just peel it off. I probably will wait for it to cool down, only because the ones that I have seen, they go live in 30 minutes. Okay, thank you. The ones that I have seen have a cold peel, and I don't want to mess up the application because this is what's going to adhere to your cotton, this sublimation clear heat transfer. Okay. Okay, so I pulled off that first layer, which was my white. Okay, put that down here. I gotta get me a trash can. I gotta get me a trash can. Okay, where's my little... Okay, so with this heat press, I don't know if y'all know which one I'm talking about. Let me see. Okay, so it comes with a control box and everything. It's all fancy. Can y'all see that? Okay, I know it's far away, but this is as far as I can get it to you guys. So it controls your temperature or your seconds. Ooh, that's my seconds. And then my temperature, I'm going to go down to 320. It's at 320, right? And we'll let it cool down. I don't have a heat gun. I probably should get one. Shamika will remind me. She'll talk about me first because she's going to be like, you don't have a heat gun? Nah, girl, I don't have a heat gun. That way you could check your temperature. Sometimes you need to check your temperatures on these heat presses because sometimes they can be too hot and not hot enough. So it's good to have a heat gun. I'm quite sure you can find one on Amazon for a good price. And then when I get ready to do my seconds or countdown, it's not like our regular HTV ROMs that we have where they count down the seconds for you. You have to hold down these two buttons here, and then it will start to count down. Okay, so I'll let it run its course. It's still cooling down. It's all good. That's that one. But in order for it to get the clock to count down, you have to hold these two buttons down simultaneously. Otherwise, it will not count down, and you forget that your shirt is over here baking, and you will bake it. Trust me. Do you have to set the seconds again? Yes, you do. You just have to turn the knob and it'll go back to where you were at. Okay. I'm going to layer this on here as best as I can. This does give me a good shadow on it so I can see exactly where I'm placing it at. Whereas, sometimes when we're doing like our layers in our bling, you can't really do it. Oh, Stacy was saying especially puff. Running to the laser, be right back. Okay. All right, so it's ready for me. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will lower it down. Go ahead and hit those buttons simultaneously. And it's counting down, so it'll let me know when it's done. Okay, the only other piece that we have is our Blue heart. Some people will tear the sides of their sublimation. It's up to you. I don't really tear well. And the other thing is that this needs to be taped down. Yeet. Let me lift this up and let me grab that tape. We'll turn this to the side, let that cool off. We're going to see how our blue heart comes out. And I'm going to put Dallas Cowboy all on this. 4th of July who? Who knows? All right, so got my tape. Let's see how much this is cooled. It still needs to cool down. So we'll just shake it. Because again, it doesn't say on the box if it's a cool peel, a warm peel, or it's okay to peel it off hot. I just seen videos where they peeled the majority of them off cool. So let's err on the safe side and do cool. Still a little warm. I see some bubbles in there. So maybe those parts are cooling off. So the thing with dark fabric, I will go ahead and cut around these registration marks too, because I don't know, it will wash out, but I don't know that you will have a faint line in there from the ink. So I want to get as much as I can off of here before I tape it down. We don't have to do the Maryland tape on the cup. As soon as I get this all figured out with my print heads, I want to do a cup. I really want to do one of those digital papers in the American flag cup. So I will be practicing on my taping because I love the way that some of those look in a cup. Okay. So I got those cut off. I'm just going to place it. First, I got to peel this off. That would help, huh? Y'all. Okay. Let me show y'all what it looked like before I put my heart on there. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Too much light. Hold on. Okay. This is what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see like those bubbles in there. I see some bubbles that didn't really adhere to my HTV. But we're going to put it on there and see what happens, because maybe it would adhere better whenever I put my image on there. So let's see. I need light because I'm blind. And I wear my glasses. Y'all. If you wear glasses, y'all know where I'm coming from. Probably not this part because I'm really blind. I think I just got in the habit of doing this whenever Amari was born. And I wore my glasses. I started wearing my glasses to bed. So I would wear my glasses to bed so that I could, if she woke up, I could hear her and see her. And that should be good. Okay. Okay. We're going to change our heat setting on this. Let me put it over. And we're going to change this to, it says on their stuff to do it 392. So we got to let it heat back up. I should have, mine's going to be 395 for 30 seconds. I have it on 35. It'll be all right. So yeah, I wear my glasses to bed. So I sleep with them on all the time. I don't. Bye, DB. I sleep with them on all the time. What slick comment did I say? Who? Oh, for you? She'll tell me later. She remembers everything. Marilyn got weak too. So yeah, if you're glasses, you know I gotta have my glasses on at all times because I'm blind and I can't see. I'm just gonna put this on me now because I'm not doing anything over here. Let's see. It's still heating up. Heat up, heat up. What did I say, Shamika? Okay. It's heating up, heating up. Almost there. Almost there. Well, this was fun. Thank you, Jesse, again for telling me to check my nozzle heads. So I'll check my nozzle heads here in a little bit. Yeah, I turned that fan off, but I told y'all, age. I'm up there in age. It ain't working for me. And I started to get my little heater, my little fan, and put it right here so it can be blowing on me. But and yes, my coffee's kind of warm, but not really. I'm gonna drink it anyway. All right, it's saying it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and lift this down. I'm gonna turn my tightener, my little button to tighten it up, and I'm gonna hit these two buttons. It's already probably been going for 5 seconds because I already put it down and let it rip. Okay. I enjoy y'all. Let me see what Aviva says about. I do have a paper, but there's one in my notebook. How many seconds do I have? 12. I have a little paper that they gave me. Okay. And I thought it would be right there with that bag. Okay. We're going to lift that up. Swivel this out. Oh, some of it is off. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm scared. Oh no. It shifted. Oh no. I already know what I did. I did a couple of things. Marilyn, where you at? Why you didn't tell me I was all excited? Oh, I'm not throwing shade on Marilyn's tape. I love Marilyn's tape. Yeah? Bye. Y'all, my image shifted. And oh no. I'm going to show y'all a couple of things because I don't know what's up with that. Oh, okay. One, I didn't use my, oh, how sad. Sad face. I'm going to redo this. I'm redoing this. It's jacked up. It's jacked. It's jacked. It's jacked. It's jacked. It's jacked. Y'all can't hear it. It's jacked. Okay. Number one, my collar burnt. Okay. Well, I'm going to show y'all this because you're not supposed to have any ink, but it shifted. So that's number two. Okay. But you're not supposed to have any ink. The ink did go off onto the image. Number three, I did not have my parchment paper. Parchment paper is your friend. Parchment paper is your friend. I'm not sure why my collar burnt. I'm really curious about that because it wasn't like that just a minute ago. Some of the vinyl came off too on the image, so I'm not sure what happened with that. Did it blow out? What do you mean did it blow out? My heat press? Maybe it was too hot. I mean, so the image is on there, but it did get on my shirt. It did bleed on the shirt. I'm going to show y'all because how do we learn? Yeah, you can see it. I'm going to show you. I'm about to show you because this is how we learn. So I'm not even going to put the 76 on there. I'm going to put it to the side because guess what? I'm not going to be defeated. Not today. Look, oh, it burnt all the way around. Maybe because I didn't put my parchment paper on. Can y'all see that? Maybe I need to turn out all lights. I don't know. Let me see. Can y'all see that brown around the neck? It's really brown, like really brown. But then I see some too around the image. Where'd y'all go? Okay. So I'm not going to say that the sublimation HTV doesn't work. It does. I think because I didn't put my parchment paper on there. I forgot my parchment paper. Maybe that could be the issue. My image shifted. It did get over here, but what happens with cotton fabric is that cotton fabric, as soon as I put this in the wash, all that will go away. I mean, the majority of it. So you definitely don't want. And yeah, it's burnt around the whole entire image, which is really weird. It was not like that just a minute ago. Maybe my temperature was too high, but that's what the instructions said from ASUB. This was a fail, but guess what? I'm going to redo it. That looks like a blowout. Jess and I both have done that. Okay, you're going to have to tell, you and Jess going to have to talk to me because I don't know what a blowout is. So that I'll know. Marilyn, you know what a blowout is? So yeah, we're going to redo it though. Because we won't be defeated. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to get those redone and I'm going to come back. So this one, I'm not going to say was an epic fail, but it was a fail. Right, Marilyn? Just on the tire, that part. Right? It'll be cute. It's going to be cute. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to post pictures so y'all can come and see. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to get it done today. I got an appointment at 3:30. Other than that, oh, thank you, sissy. Oh, my sister loves me. I have an appointment at 3:30. Other than that, I'm be getting this craft room together and redoing this because this is what I like to do, where the ink looks like it blew out of the paper. Oh, it could have been because I had it taped on there. That's crazy. I'm like Marilyn. The only blowout I know about is a tire in my hair. My hair is on the way to a blowout if I don't get some air. I love y'all. Oh, thanks, Donzel. You're awesome. I never fail my best friends. Never fail my friends. Y'all are all my friends. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done though. Listen, y'all have a wonderful Saturday. I was so glad to be on here with y'all this morning. It's always fun. We're gonna redo this. I'm gonna go find. I got my sister brought down my suitcase of shirts, so I'm gonna dig through it, get me another shirt, and we're gonna get this sucker done. Okay. Thank y'all for coming and watching. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Bye.